Deep Dive Gaming.
Hello people, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I'm the Mariner, and this is Sim Settlements 2 for Science. In this series, we're doing Sim Settlements 2, experimenting, sharing discoveries, solving problems. We're currently running an experiment to blend Fallout 4 main questline with the Sim Settlements 2 main questline into one seamless adventure. Alongside that, we're experimenting with organic settlement growth. Last week, we started building in Tenpines Bluff, completed the first quest for Brotherhood of Steel, and completed the well quest to enable Jake to start fixing the Comm Hub, which is what he's doing right now. This week, we're going to pursue some of the Fallout 4 main and side quests. We're going to head for Diamond City to talk to Piper, and visit Valentine's detective agency to start Unlikely Valentine. So I'll meet you over at Diamond City. Alrighty, and last time we were here, we did absolutely nothing. We didn't explore, we didn't unlock, we didn't even unlock the marketplace. So we're going to go ahead and do all three of those things really quick.
Well, hello.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
Thanks, I guess.
We're going to go ahead and head in here.
Piper.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue? So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. You came all this way looking for someone. Who is it?
My baby, Sean, was kidnapped.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Thanks. That's everything. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and bring her along because I've always been curious what it would be like to have her when we go find out that Nick Valentine's been abducted.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? Well, that's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
And that starts that for us.
Get you snatched up.
So now let's enter Nick's office.
Is something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed. The detective, he's gone missing.
Nikki's missing. What has he gotten himself into this time?
Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you.
So that's what we're going to do now. We are going to head this way to find Park Street Station and rescue Nick Valentine. Alright, here we are. So here we've got bad guys. I'm going to head on in and bring you guys back when we find Nick. Alright, we successfully infiltrated Vault 114.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming back. Get this door open!
And this guy has the key.
Gotta love the irony of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. Question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye?
My baby's missing. He was kidnapped.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. Anyway, you got troubles? and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward us to the exit and the showdown with Skinny Malone.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Alright, so we go through and we will finish Unlikely Valentine. I'm going to skip ahead to the end of the conversation and us getting out.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Actually, we're not quite done yet. I'm going to go ahead and tell him I'll meet him there, and then we've got other things to do.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss Piper.
Piper,
You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
it's time we part ways.
Sure thing. I'll head home.
Alright, so our next step is to introduce ourselves to the railroad. So I'm going to head back over to Park Street Station, and then we will pursue the Freedom Trail. I'm going to head back to Park Street Station, and then we will follow the Freedom Trail. Alright, here we are back at Park Street Station, and to start the Freedom Trail, we actually come over here. I'm not going to talk to the Robotron, because it would take too long, but I invite you to do it, because he is very interesting. At Journey's End, follow Freedom's Lantern.
7 and A.
At Journey's End, follow Freedom's Lantern.
7A. 4L. 2A. Now a 6 and an O.
And here we are at Good Neighbor. We're going to peek in here for just a second and then move on. Alright, we managed to get in and out of there without actually having to do anything. So we're going to move on, continue to follow the Freedom Trail.
3I. 5R. 8D next. One R. The trail ends right at the church.
Let's go ahead and head on in, and at Journey's End, follow Freedom's Lantern. Looks like we're going that way, through the ghouls. Alrighty, and here we are. If you decipher the code, the word that we dial in here is railroad.
Oh, it spins. Oh, so it starts with R. There we go.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow, Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal out there.
So you're vouching for her?
Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
Why would the Institute be involved?
Many kidnappings in the Commonwealth are perpetrated by the Institute. Why? Who knows? But I've never heard of them taking children. So hopefully they're not involved. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah. I know all about them.
Good. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into your missing boy. What the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Alright, let's take a quick convo with Deacon, and then we're done for today.
Hey there.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. But it's all good now. I vouched for you, nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you. I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold.
Sign me up, then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Okay, so there's that. Let's check really quick to see if we've actually heard from... Doesn't look like we've actually heard from Jake yet. So that's interesting. Well, we've unlocked this area of downtown Boston, so we can actually come back here when he does call, so that we can not have to travel as far to meet him. Meanwhile, I think what we'll do is, like I said, end the episode here. I will park outside, and then in the next episode we'll probably go check on our settlements since we are still waiting. And also, apologies that there was no real Sim Settlements 2 content in this episode, but we did have science. After all, we're trying to blend Fallout 4 and Sim Settlements 2, and this is part of that blending process. So, we will end it here. Come watch me on Twitch where we do more of this sort of thing. And until next time, enjoy Sim Settlements 2 and for science. Bye-bye.